Hello YouTube, it's Turtimus. Well, I made a couple of videos since my last one, but haven't uploaded them because I'm not too satisfied with how they turned out. I'll be redoing them. But today I definitely have something worth talking about. Turn my speakers off. Today was my second day of classes, going back to finish my associates for music. One of the required courses, it's newly required, but it's called Physics of Sound. And somewhat unfortunately, there's only one professor that teaches it. Now, the class is an hour and 50 minutes long. I went in, and he started doing his introductory things and going through a basic outline of the course, and I was genuinely enjoying myself. Seems like he's a very lively teacher and a nice guy, which he is, I'm sure. But there was one thing that raised a little bit of a red flag. He said, as a basis for this class, we're going to have to take a small crash course in physics. And one of the things we're going to be learning about early on is the scientific method. Now, he mentioned how some people probably already learned about the scientific method in biology, because that's a common course taken by non-science majors at my college. And he said one thing that's wrong with biology, though, is, they teach a scientific method and then immediately teach something that, goes against it, evolution. And I thought, oh shit, here we go. So, 20 minutes goes by, we wrap up the class, and at the end of class I went up to ask him what he meant by that. And I didn't even get to that, but bantered a little bit in my shirt, says I scare my own family, and I told him, my political views and why I disagree with my family a lot. And first thing he opened with was, I'm an atheist because I'm rebelling against my parents, or rebelling in general because I was raised Christian. Nope, that's not true. I explained to him that as kind of rebelling, if you could say that, for a large majority of my thinking life, I was a deist. I didn't hold to any organized religion, I just thought there was a God, until, as I've covered in a previous video, someone asked me, why do you believe in God? And I said, I don't know, and that was the end of that. I'm an atheist. So, we talked for about 20 minutes, and man, that was it was a hell of a 20 minutes, because all the stereotypes you hear about on YouTube, and you see the creationist / intelligent design proponents say, almost word for word. What arguments did he use? Well, I can't remember what order he used them in, but one thing he used the Bill Gates comparison. He used the argument for complexity as a basis for these first few things. He talked about the Bill Gates snippet from his book where he said how complex DNA is compared to any computer program. I don't know if anyone's heard of this. This is new to me. But he used the comparison of if you were the first man to walk on the moon and you found a Casio watch, you'd be floored. And just went on to say, because of all the complexity he sees. He used to be an atheist. I believe you, Chief. Not really. But he said, because of all the complexity you see, and from his experience in the sciences, this complexity has showed him that there must be a designer. Alright, whatever. Let's see, what did he go on? I don't know. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but he basically threw out a lot of your classic examples of things that intelligent design proponents, so, creationists, would say. Oh, the one thing he did say that was one of those really moments was, if there was no designer, then that goes against so many laws of physics. Really? Because the laws of physics just couldn't happen naturally? Complex systems couldn't happen naturally? Now, I'm no scientist, I'm no physicist, but I pride myself on being able to think about things. And the stuff this guy said to me is just your typical illogical, irrational bullshit that a lot of creationists and intelligent design proponents say. Now, thankfully, this is a Physics of Sound course. It's not a biology course, so I don't think it's going to be a huge deal. And one thing I did appreciate was he said in class he's going to call me, the religious zealot, because he compared atheism to zealotry, because I hold fast to a belief that I have no belief, that my belief and no belief is irrational. Yeah, you know the argument, which is woo. But at least, he said he'll want to hear my opinion. He'll want to do the debate thing in class, you know, throw ideas out there, make people think. So I respect that. And he does seem like a very nice guy, but oh man, I never thought I'd see the day where I met a physicist that was a creationist. Oh, sorry, intelligent design proponent. Well, that's all I got to talk about for today. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Peace.